I'm going to start with just a few things. We're here to tell you about some exciting cultural changes that are happening right in the next county. Wesserunsett Arts Council, or as we call it, Wes Arts, is the only arts council in Somerset County. And for the past 2 years, we've been developing a cultural plan which includes not only visual arts, crafts, and performing arts, but also to recognize the breadbasket history of our county. It celebrates farm-to-table food and drinks. It celebrates the recreation available in our trails and our rivers, and it celebrates our Maine heritage. Our cultural plan for the whole county is going to be completed this fall, and it's going to inform for the next 5 to 10 years all of the cultural planning that's going to be happening all the way from Jackman down to Pittsfield, down to Fairfield. There have been so many people, so many towns involved in all of the community discussions and interviews, and we're finally gathering that material together, and we're going to come up with a plan that's really going to revitalize the whole county in cultural terms. 2 future game changers that I want to mention are currently in the works. As Diane mentioned, the Skowhegan Opera House is taking bids for its renovations right now, and also Run of River is going to be a whitewater recreation area in and around the Kennebec River Gorge in downtown Skowhegan. It's going to include a whitewater park with enhanced rapids and waves, a year-round trail system on 300 wooded acres in the heart of town, pristine fishing waters, a boathouse, and a riverfront promenade. 2 other major components of our cultural plan include recognizing our Native American heritage in a respectful and real way by working with the indigenous people and celebrating their heritage. We're also welcoming our Canadian neighbors traveling the Kennebec-Chaudière Cultural Heritage Corridor, because we want them to, they used to travel back and forth a great deal down 201. They've kind of stopped doing that. We're trying to convince them to come back and give us another try. So the University of Maine is working with us, and they're translating a lot of our menus and our signage into French. Skowhegan has joined the network of Francophone and Francophile cities of America, and several of our members are going up next week for the network's annual conference, joining the other main network members of Lewiston, Auburn, and Biddeford. 30% of Somerset County is of French descent, and I think in Waterville, 43% is of French descent who live here. So Wes Arts activities and events are really wonderful throughout the year, and to give you a little more detail on that, I want to introduce you to Serena, whom most of you already know. So ladies and gentlemen, here's Serena.
Okay, all right, and I'm going to talk quickly, but we have a lot of really wonderful events that we're planning. One of our newest projects actually is opening a local radio station. So in Skowhegan, we have a radio station, WXNZ 98.1 FM. It's a non-commercial, yay! It's a non-commercial radio station featuring every 15 minutes a new set of music. So it's awesome if you're in the neighborhood. And here's a few of our upcoming events. So we actually just had this really killer event, which was the Cheese, Brews, and Bread Festival. Did anyone get to go to that? Oh my gosh, you guys missed. There was a couple. Okay, good. So what we did was an afternoon with samples of some of Maine's local cheesemakers, bread makers, and the local brewery, Bigelow Brewing Company. There was demonstrations of bread making, cheese and beer pairings, and it was awesome. We're going to do that each year. Coming up very soon, our 8th year of the Rural Open Studios Tour. How many people have been to that? Oh, more. Good. Woo! So one of my very favorite events, this year it's on August 12th. You can grab a map from our website and visit over 20 artists in their homes and in their studios. And many of these artists live in homes that are as beautiful, eclectic, and awesome as their art. And I just highly recommend it. Makes me cry because it's so good. Whew, sorry. That happens to me a lot about art. A couple other events I'm going to try really quickly to get in there, which is October 7th. We have the Somerset Family Arts Fest, also at Bigelow Brewing. Adults can come and get beer, but then there's all this awesome art and wonderful stuff for kids. So that's from noon to 4, October 7th. It's family friendly. We'll have food tasting, cider, oven breads, pita, pumpkin carving, face painting, and more. And then new this year, we're going to do something called Art Shacks on Ice. We're working with, so we're taking fishing shacks and we're turning them into art exhibits on the ice that you guys can come visit. Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of time. It's at the Winter Festival in Lake George that happens each year, and this year we have a little funding so we can actually build these shacks, and there'll be mini art exhibits on the ice. Okay. Oh, that's the last one. Okay. That's a lot. Okay, last but not least, I just want to say a plug. At the back information table, I made a little flyer with all our events, and I just want to say, you guys are 15 miles, not even, like Fairfield is Somerset County. Just come up the road, come up to our county, come enjoy some of these events. The Skowhegan Brew Festival is another really awesome event. Come listen to our radio station and come play with us. I think I actually made it. Woo!